We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here in London. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. The passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Alert!
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back to London, England. After this, ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Hey, tight. Middle.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Powering forward. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Houston. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at the 2. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. And before this next drive, quick reminder that the Madden Championship Series is back for another year. It's going to be the biggest and boldest yet. How about $1.7 million up for grabs in the search for the best Madden 25 players in the world? You might recall Henry last year becoming the first player ever to become a Madden millionaire. Who's going to be next? It could be you. Visit MaddenChampionship.com to register and get in on the fun. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Oh, a loose football. It looked like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, they did so. Tennessee keeps the ball. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. So on fourth down, the veteran Nick Folk will try it for Tennessee. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we at halftime here at Wembley in the latest installment of the NFL International Series. As we head back stateside to Orlando, Florida, check in with Jonathan Coachman. The coach has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Alert! Half 85, half 85.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
56, 56. Hey, hold. What's that?
Now Allen. That's a short one taken in by Conker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What's that?
Now Allen. That's caught by McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second down and 3. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Alert! What's that?
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And the Texans are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. What's that?
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. Now 2nd and inches.
What's that?
To throw is Allen. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
What's that?
Here's Allen. Quick throw, taken in.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end.
Here we go.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Allen going to throw again. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets to go if they convert.
Christian McCaffrey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Texans. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from London.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Allen going to go to the air right away. Short throw caught by Pitts. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Now Allen. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Allen.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2nd and 10.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Mike Allstott, 39 yards.
And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And I want to give the big guy some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Ward. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
to the air. Allen. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 50. Now Allen again. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. On play action, Allen. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Josh Allen. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
That penalty is declined.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about. They're not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And he overshot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Allen now looks to throw. That is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Allen to throw once more. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Sheds off the tackle and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Alert, alert, alert!
Here's Allen to throw it. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Middle.
Now Allen. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Allen going to change it up. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Now a 2nd and 6. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On play action, Allen eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing, Allen. Over the middle, completes this to Ward. And he's got this down to the 35.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Now Allen. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. Allen. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans back out there and ready to go. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Here's Allen. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Half 85, half 85. That's it.
Allen. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ward. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here's 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Texans are going to win the football game.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say cheerio from London.
Let's go. Let's go.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
And we are underway here in England.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native. At quarterback, it's Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Baker going to throw this right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he stopped immediately there.
Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Underneath, he's got Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Throwing, Mayfield. Underneath, he's got Olsen. Running right through it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Underneath, he's got Olsen. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Taylor now will return it. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his 2nd season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
And he's coming off of a truly remarkable rookie season where he quieted a lot of his doubters in a most emphatic fashion. Remember, going into the draft, many thought he was the number 2 quarterback coming out of college. He proved quickly he was a top quarterback going into the NFL. One of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in recent memory. And what's scary about it, he's not even close to reaching his ceiling.
Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Stroud.
That's complete to Ward. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to throw.
Open man here is Conklin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Called out a very strong gain of 24. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. Defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch. Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Stephon Diggs. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Texans. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter. And boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Aubrey now for the point after.
A lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Panthers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Mayfield to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Texans will take over.
Here we go, let's go.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Second and 9. Here's Stroud.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Where's the hot?
Now Stroud.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's... Welcome back now here in London. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
60 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Nice upfield move there by Gerald McCoy, getting in there to make the stop. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll get this to Ward.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
South. Look the hot.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On the ground, McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Stroud working out of the gun.
This is caught, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say cheerio from London.
And the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
On the double. Here we go, set. Hut,
in motion goes the tight end.
Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
2nd and 11 at the 41.
Check white, check pink, blue, check.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him down. Max Crosby gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Don't worry. Mikey Jackson, look the hot, look the hot. Hey, why Tony?
Stroud to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
South. Hey, uno. Hey.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ready.
In motion left is Higgins.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Yeah, that's a good start to drive number 2. Remember, they had to punt the first time they had it. So maybe a little bit different sense of purpose here. And they start out with a nice gain and a quick first down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Come on, set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here we go, let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's to the second-year man, Puka Nacua.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stroud.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Let's go.
In motion here is Witten. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going right side, he has Witten. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now back to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Hopkins, 32 yards.
And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Their quarterback leading this offense back out, and he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. Stroud
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards.
Stroud looking to throw.
Open man here is Conklin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Now a 2nd and 2.
11. Oh, and... Hey, Uno Mars.
And Stroud now to throw. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down.
And the Texans are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams. This is a very level
Welcome
first
back.
half.
Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
Here's Stroud.
Flush to his right.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Look at high.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Stroud going to be taken in here by Nakua.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Now Stroud.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Lions will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go now. Check cut. Check cut.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Welcome back now here in London. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So Stroud and the Texans
down 13-7, 2:15 remaining. They've got 1 timeout at their disposal and the 2-minute warning as they go to work here on 1st down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here we go.
Here comes 2nd down.
Why, Tony.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Stroud to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are in the field?
Here's Stroud.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
2nd and 6 coming up. Stroud. Look at the big man rumble.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13. That time, a 6-play drive.
And it's capped off by the touchdown and the ever-critical extra point. So it is a 1-point lead here in the final minute of action. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now it's the Lions' turn, trailing by a point. A little over 40 seconds to go. And they need at least 30 yards, you'd have to think, here to move the football to have a shot. Back to throw. And some space here. He's back to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's second down.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed.
Let's go. And no, wide left. It's no good. And a tough finish to this one. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost a game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers actually comes back and hurts them because they've gotten so good that we expect them to make just about everything, and we forget that's still a long field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations, unfortunately, where you're either the hero or you're the GOAT.
And what you also hope is that you've built up equity with your team by making a whole lot of big kicks before so that the occasional miss doesn't hurt you going forward.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while, They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
Now a play fake. Carr.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early. And they pick up a quick first down.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
In motion is Ward.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Looking to get it to Ward. Intercepted.
And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
B.J. Ojulari able to make the stop. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Now inside the 25. Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown, Houston.
Christian McCaffrey.
60 yards.
And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Hey, 734. Down.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun now on 3rd down. Caught. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that sack.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Carr.
Got his man, Dell.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Carr going to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1.
Let's go.
The INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Stroud to throw it.
And Diggs has it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Stroud. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Again, it's Stroud. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's Stroud.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Carr. Over the middle, it's complete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score.
Touchdown, Texans. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And it is now 21-0. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. To throw his Carr. That's complete to Dell. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. 93. On play action, now Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchdown. Let's go. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
This now a 3rd and 4.
11.
Now Stroud. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
2nd and 6. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 93 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it. And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say cheerio from London.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the 8th pick of the draft. The lefty who led your alma mater, Washington, to the national championship game, Brock, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think
from the 29. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Penix now. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. On to punt on 4th down. It's Bradley Pinion. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
C.J. may not have been the #1 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, but he was clearly the #1 rookie in all of the NFL last year. Near unanimous Rookie of the Year. In fact, even earning MVP votes, Kate, it wasn't just a little bit of a rebound and a rebuild for Houston. It was a remake in a hurry. And what can he do in his sophomore season? It will be must-see TV.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Under.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Judy there to grab it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Hey, uno more. Nike Texans. Robbie.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And before our next drive, it's a chance to remind all of you out there eagerly awaiting Halloween, like my partner here. I know you've had your costume planned for months, Brock. The Madden Championship Series most feared event is coming up. Set your calendars, dip into that Halloween candy early, and tune into the Madden NFL Twitch channel October 23rd at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time to watch. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. And it's the Packers who have it, 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They go play action. Here's Penix. He's got it, room to run. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Penix. The screen pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Penix. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punch, and here's another huge one. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First down, Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Nakua. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Oh, hey. Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Houston calls it second timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Conklin brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll throw it yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. Flush down now to his left. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. His touchdown pass is the only score of the game thus far.
Certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw, Stroud. Connection made to Judy. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Going run again with McCaffrey. He has the first down to the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group. All 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And it's going to be second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And this one does not go far. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, they'll do some window dressing here in the fourth. Second down now, 7 to go. Penix working from the gun. Quick hitter complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Penix on first down. Completed here to McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And again, it's Penix. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Penix here from the gun. Connection on the slant. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Penix now on first down. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Packers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 24. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Setting up the running back screen. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
South. All right.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, uno. Here we go, let's go. 11.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pass complete to his back. And that will not be enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, uno. Hey.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. For the point after, here's Aubrey. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut up.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Got him in open across the field, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Receiver in motion, headed right. On 1st down, here's Penix. Buying some time left. And he's tackled for a short gain. So it's a win for the Texans. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that's gonna do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Texans, as we say cheerio from London.